It can't come soon enough for me. It's like I said, I'll be the one who's jumping for joy more than anyone.
I joined here in Tallahassee in a small area right off Riggins Road that was too small for us to grow. So that's why we ended up renting a place on a Phillip Road, and then we had to open up another office here next to the Cap Regional Hospital. Now we look like we're outgrowing both offices.
We've expanded so heavily in Tallahassee that we're growing out of our britches. We're getting too big for our britches. So we need a bigger facility.
I have to cover all 3 locations, and it's very hard to be in 2 places at once.
We have been talking about this for at least 5 years that I know of, and it is a goal that is finally coming to fruition.
We've had a lot of patients notice that it being built because of the retaining wall that we built out front, and so we've heard that people are calling it the castle on the hill. So that's kind of a nice thing to be called. I'm like, yeah, that's our place.
Really excited about this new location, 25,000 square feet under one roof, providing the best care for our patients right here in Tallahassee.
We have 100 clinics throughout the state, and the cool part about our organization is that it brings cancer care to the more outlying rural communities in the state. Back in the day, when you had cancer, you were required to go to a major city, a major healthcare system to get treatment, but with FCS, we can bring all the latest evidence-based practice, all the latest research right here in Tallahassee and other outlying communities.
World-class medicine, hometown care, that's our slogan. It says it all.
It makes it a lot nicer when we can all be in one building. All the doctors are in the same facility. We have our lab there, our nurses, our patients, and we can all join together to produce the best outcome for the patient.
It's in a perfect location for medical care in Tallahassee, situated between Tallahassee Memorial Hospital and also Capital Regional Medical Center. And it's centrally located within Tallahassee too, in an area that's easy for patients to find when they're coming from the outside area.
Tallahassee also serves many outlying rural communities in South Georgia, North Florida. So not only are we serving Leon County residents, Tallahassee residents, but we're serving a plethora of rural communities and counties in the north of the state and the south of the state of Georgia.
When you're dealing with cancer, particularly stage 3, stage 4 cancer, traveling to a bigger centers could take 2-3 hours. Getting a treatment over there, coming back to the town, you're spending an entire day on your roadway. And on top of that, getting a side effect of chemotherapy is not easy. It is hard to undergo this thing. So you can get the treatment done, go back to your home, relax very easily, and forget about the travel, forget about the big lanes, trying to cut the traffic times. State-of-the-art chemotherapy, state-of-the-art surgeries right here in Tallahassee.
We have a lot of clinical trials. We have 25 clinical trials going on right now, and they don't have to go out of town for that. It's important, especially for trials, because, for instance, a trial that we have going right now, the patient has to have lab draws and procedures done 3 days a week. So if they had to go all the way to Tampa or Jacksonville or somewhere even further, that would be a lot of travel, or staying away from home all week long. And with clinical trials, there's not a lot of leeway. You've really got to be there for all of those appointments.
I do not know about 2020, how many drugs got approved under oncology, but that's probably world record also. But in 2019, almost 80% of cancer drug clinical trials got approved through Florida Cancer Specialists.
We are now even furthering our services throughout the nation. We have partnered with a sister company and now are providing cancer care from coast to coast throughout the entire country. And it's actually the largest privately owned oncology institution in the country.
Cut the ribbon to officially celebrate the opening of our beautiful new Tallahassee Cancer Center, which will provide convenience and comfort and hope for the residents of Tallahassee, Leon County, and beyond.
Over the past 36 years, we continue to drive great advances in clinical research, making sure that all patients have access to the best and the brightest physicians, the most novel treatments and therapies, and access to the very best medicine right here in their hometown.
The heart of a modern cancer center is free flow of information. You need a team to treat and cure your cancer, and everybody has to communicate immediately.
Under one roof means seeing the doctor, that's one thing. The lab, CT PET scanner. We have the best CT PET scanner in the Panhandle here. It's the first fixed PET scanner. The infusion center with all the nurses, the pharmacy. But we have 350 targeted cancer pills. You need a team that teaches the patients about them, organizes the finances. We have a wonderful team of financial counselors that arrange all that for the patient, and you can just see the stress leave them when they get to the doctor if all that's been taken care of. And it is. In this building, it's all about the patient's experience. That's what Dr. Patel and Suzanne built it for, is patients to come in here, have the right experience, and come out, go in the parking lot, and say, I'm in the right place, and they've got the right diagnosis, they're giving me the right treatment.
Florida Cancer Specialists is really an internationally renowned organization. Just today, Dr. Ellison sat through the American College of Surgeons reaccreditation of our cancer program at the hospital. Florida Cancer Specialists sets the bar by seeking third-party accreditations and other validations to ensure that the care they're providing is exceptional. Here in Tallahassee, we are very proud of all that we have here locally. I think having the research, the expertise, as well as the commitment of an organization like Florida Cancer Specialists is absolutely advancing care for our community.